because that's all Chrisean's going to be doing when she gets out is dissing Blueface. Period. Point blank. Let me read these things. Hey, Buttercup. Hey, Cancer 66. How are you doing, sweetie? Hi, SL and everyone. Hi, sweetie. Now I told you guys, I believe he's up to some. No, honey. Let me tell you something. We already know that Blueface is up to something. But let me tell you this. Who you better watch is Jaydain Alexis. Jaidyn is a scorned woman. Who knows what a scorned woman is? Jaidyn is not going out like that. Jaidyn knows everything because she knew Blueface way before Chrisean did. Now let's clear some things up first and foremost. Let me just say this to you. Jaidyn been with him since high school. High school sweethearts. She said in that song that she's aware that he wants his family back. You don't think when a woman loves a man with all her heart that if he has a main chick prior to her even being thought of, that she doesn't know that he might love that other person. That's why when they're fighting, he gets back with Jaidyn. Let's keep it where it's at with Jaidyn. Um, she said it in the rap song. She said it in that diss track. I know you want to be. She know a woman can feel when she's with a man and she's in love with him. She can't let him go, even though she knows that his heart's somewhere else. He, there's a different kind of love for both of the women that Blueface has, but he's not giving Jaidyn up. He cannot stomach to see Jaidyn. There's some men they can't stomach a woman that they're with that's like Jaidyn, gonna ride through the thick of the thin, even when you're disrespecting them. And then eventually they just be like, whatever, and they go on. I feel like Blueface is the type of person, because of what he went through with his mother. Blueface ain't giving Jaidyn away. He might not want her, but he don't want nobody else to have her. You're right, right, Jaidyn. When Blueface and Chrisean legally troubles are over, they're gonna be a force to be. Yeah, they're gonna be a force to be reckoned. But they was a force to be reckoned when they were out. Whether even if when they broke up and they were fighting from a distance, they still was a Bonnie and Clyde of social media. But what weight does that hold if they're separated? They're still the Bonnie and Clyde of social media. They keep things popping in social media. Everybody wants to know, especially if they take a day off or a week off, where are they at? Even if they're separate, but they're fighting from a distance. But how is that? How did we say forced to be reckoned with when if they're fighting, he blatantly goes back to Jaidyn? He's not going back to CashApp's best friend or to confide in Jaidyn as her best friend, asks advice, to Jaidyn about CashApp. He's going back to her enemy, somebody who's her rivalry, someone that's been in the picture way before CashApp, and she's not going anywhere. Jaidyn is not dumb. She knows that if she doesn't hold on to what she has with Blueface, Blueface is very easily to be manipulated. Just as well as he manipulates, that man can be manipulated as well, because we know Chrisean has done it on numerous occasions. And that's probably why he don't even like her for that. Because there's something about Chrisean, he don't even understand himself why he's even with her. I'm gonna end up pulling up my tablet. Hold on one second, so I can read the messages from here. Hold on, babe, Haley. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you, so I'm gonna pull it up on my tablets. I can read it from here. But you know what? I'm telling you right now. If Blueface gets out, remember, it's not. I'm sorry, it's not. He doesn't have court on Monday. That's the 5th. He has court on the 6th. That's what was put out there the first day they found out that his court date was canceled and that it was moved up until next week. Everyone was saying the 5th. Then I don't know who said, nah, that's not the date. It's the 6th. So Tuesday he goes to court. Oh, I'm going to be all over this. All over this. Because I'm going to be, let me tell you something. SL Davis is not going to be worried about cussing. I can edit all that out. I'm going to literally be live streaming him, okay, when he goes live. Because he can't wait. I'm going to tell you how Blueface thinks. He's like, these MFs, they didn't do enough to keep my name alive. But I'm out now, so I don't need them. I'll take over the wheel now. I don't need these little MFs. He's definitely going to take the wheel over. He's definitely going to take the wheel over. Blueface keeping Jayden because she's loyal. If Chrisean was 100% loyal, Jayden wouldn't be. Well, yeah, right. Hey, Haley, you're right. But you can't change who a person is. That's not what she's going to be. She's not Jayden. So you're right about that. But you said if. So because when you say if, that means she's not 100% loyal. So Blueface is stupid, and he might say Chrisean Rock's stupid, but let me tell you something. He's just as stupid as Chrisean Rock because he stays with her or goes back to her after she cheats with other men to get back at him. And I wouldn't call it cheating. I would call it moving on. Hey, Cancer 66, how you doing? Hey, Tanya Wells. Jayden knows that Blueface loves Chrisean, but she told herself that Chrisean will not get him. But let me just say this to you. Like I said, there's a different kind of love. I wouldn't necessarily, in my opinion, think that somebody loves me who makes me be on a curfew, stay in the house. I can't make any money. I'm on the wrong side. I can't make any money, but they can. That's not how it's supposed to work. Jaydain Alexis, the whole time he's been in jail, something's not right. See, this is how he's getting people to not see the trickery. We're losing the focus. Oh, he loves her so much. He loves her so much that he's willing to tell her to stay home, be locked in the house, and only one she's in communication with is me. Let Jayden go out and pop bottles. Let Jayden jeopardize her life because there's crazy people puming up clubs. Because we know one club that she was supposed to do a performance and get paid from. They was acting a fool. She couldn't do a performance because they was doing the puming like the Cowboys and Indians. So people look at it like he is so in love with her, he don't even want her to go make no money. No, sometime a man could be in love with you, in love with you, whatever. We know in love and love is two different things. But sometimes they do what they do because they don't want you, but they definitely don't want nobody else to have you. And it's called being selfish. If a lot of you don't like Jaydain Alexis now, you're definitely not gonna like her when Blueface gets out. Everybody, it went viral. Even if it didn't go viral on the video, it went viral just hearing that Jaydain Alexis said that if Blueface gets out, she's gonna pick him up. We know that Wack 100's purposely not gonna pick him up because he wants Jayden to pick up Blueface because that's gonna be an issue. We already know that. That's gonna be an issue. Because for number one, we know that there's no bounds of respect. Let me tell you why I say that. Because if Jaydain Alexis was with Blueface and Chrisean Rock and Blueface was on a break, but he was locked up, do you think he would call both of them to come support him at jail? Nope. Only one would be there would be Chrisean Rock. And you know that, and I know that. Whether you want to hear it for that or not, see it for that or not, that's your business. Blue is jealous and controlling. Jayden listens to him. Chrisean don't. That's control, exactly, Susie. I don't believe Blueface told Chrisean not to work. You don't believe that? Well, Chrisean's the one that said that he wanted her to stay in the house, and she had a curfew. So basically, if she did go out, she better not break that curfew. And what happened when she broke the curfew? What happened when she broke the curfew? Matter of fact, let's pull that up. Let me see if I still got it. I'm gonna take this down too, because I don't want to have too many windows up. I mean tabs up. Let me see if I can find it. Let me not say that, because man, I got so many videos. Let me see. I'm gonna type in Blueface um specs. Oh, here it is. I got it. You know what I want to do though? I want to hold on. Hold on one second, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna download it so no commercials come up. Ain't I so nice to you guys? So it was June 5th that this happened. So let me find the video from June 5th. So we can see just how Chrisean one time dropped the ball, and it wasn't even cheating on this dude, and he was disrespecting her. And then when Chrisean Rock went to jail, Jayden was running her butt up to the jail to go see Blueface, and she wasn't even bringing no kids. So what's that all about? Why is he so comfortable with allowing Jayden to come to his court proceedings? Make me understand that. Because let me tell you why I asked you this question today. Because for number one, it wouldn't go down like that if he was with Jaydain Alexis. She wouldn't be going for that. She wouldn't be going into no court seeing about no Blueface, because Blueface would be back home with his family trying to keep peace. You feel me? I believe Rock too. I believe that he told her to stop working and to keep the peace. She did it so that she would not have to go through what she ended up going through when she just simply wanted to have a good night out with family and friends, and she didn't go home because her son was at that same location, and she figured, I'll go home when I sober up. Not only that, you would think as a man, why would you want for her to be intoxicated trying to go home with your child? But he doesn't even ask about Junior, even when he used to call. He never asks about Junior, but we know he asks about his other kids, because Jaydain Alexis is always bringing, well, when he was in jail, she would, occasionally bring the little boy up to see his father. Why? Because Blueface probably asked him to. Been missing your lives and trying to catch up. Went in mini vacation, but I know you talk facts. Thank you so much, Queen Grandma. It says we went off when she left the house. You said he went off when he left the house. That's what happened, and that was one of the last arguments. Right, it was June 5th. I'm gonna pull it up in a second. She needs to work to take care of him. Exactly. Blueface allows Jayden to sleep with women, but that's what I don't get. But is jealous of Chrisean if she kisses a girl. But listen, you got to also understand, if you're doing your due diligence of the history of the relationship with Jaydain Alexis and Blueface, they had a polygamy relationship, and I'm going to show you that as well. And that was with Jiggy. Okay, so Jayden goes both ways. Sometimes men like that, where okay, you want to do the polygamy, and I can be able to be with both of y'all. I'm down with it. What man's gonna deny that? I mean, what man's gonna turn that down? Well, same thing. Deny, turn it down, whatever. What man is gonna do that? He was getting the best of both worlds. He was probably looking because his mind's still young. Like Jayden's a freak. But she's a freak in a way where she's not gonna freak off with no dude, at least in Blueface's mind. I don't think they ever left. Jayden was just allowing him to do it, but he wants to do. No, Jayden is bi. And Jayden was loving that relationship with Jiggy and Blueface because she was able to keep her man at the time home, and she was able to get her satisfaction with being with Jiggy. Because you'll be surprised, there's some men, they're not on that time. They're not going to do that. They're not sharing their woman with a man or a woman. There are men that like that. Exactly. And of course he liked it. Remember how he used to have strippers at his house and ask his little boy, is he a little bit, fruity? Questioning him while he was somebody was recording him, asking, was his own son fruity? And when Jiggy left, Blue was still sleeping with her, and Jayden didn't know. Because that's why you never stopped that in the beginning. Because now you then destroyed all the boundaries. There's no limitations. Now listen to this. Y'all remember this.
It'll be owned by Jake. On the shit. Ain't nothing open past both. But and I ain't harboring no. You hear me, Bo?
I hear you.
So spread the word. Oh, that's why. Hey, yeah. Alright. It's Blueface, baby. I know I stay on the shoulders now. She knew what time it was before she came to work.
Came to work.
Yeah, homies. But ain't no buts. It's my way or the highway. I let it be before I ever give leeway, and I move on her B-Day. It's that serious on that's why. Look, check it out. If this part, she's going up for adoption. Dead homies. You want to be with me? Better be on by.
He said if she farts, she's going up for adoption.
Take. On the shit. Ain't nothing open past both. And I ain't harboring no. You hear me, Bo?
I hear you.
So spread the word. On that's why.
Clearly a setup. I don't care what nobody says. I know there's a lot of crickets, a lot of people that was caping and capping for Chrisean Rock. I don't even see him nowhere to be found. Everybody wants to be right, but not politically correct. Honey, this was bound to happen. He did this a month before he got out. You already know it's a jam scam. She just paid a lump sum for 2 months for his rent for the restaurant that's being rebuilt over. He don't probably have to make another $15,000 payment until after he gets out of jail, and that won't be until August. The dude played her like a fiddle. He knew she was gonna drop the ball probably before he got out. Did something to trigger him or fake trigger him so that he wouldn't have to come home to Chrisean Rock. And also, now she's got legal situations happening with her because she waited for Blueface to get out, and she made her legal situations even worse. And now he's on social media dissing her and broke up with her and gave it a boot. When I said at first, and she came on to live that they broke up, that's what I meant, because that's exactly what it was. To her, it wasn't a breakup. To Blueface, it was. That's why you clearly heard him say he gave her the boot. Pay attention.
Want to be with me?
He clearly gave her the boot at that time. Yeah, that's why she got on there, because I'm going to tell you something. Chrisean was, to me, going through a panic attack when she got online and after he did all that. Matter of fact, let me pull that up. Hold on for a second. Let's do a walk down memory lane. Sometimes I like pulling stuff up because sometimes you don't hear it. Sometimes you could listen to something over and over again, and you sweeping down. You the expert of hearing all the stuff that they say or what's going on, and you miss something. Because I do it all the time. I be like, oh, I didn't hear that the last time. Oh, I didn't know that they meant it in that way. That kind of thing. So that's why I'm gonna pull it up one more time. Let me go back to June. I'm treating this, guys, like a Friday for us, okay? So I might be pulling up a couple of videos that come to mind. Okay? But just bear with me because I didn't rock with you guys on Friday and I felt kind of bad, but I was just so tired. You notice I only put up a short video, I think, yesterday. Just a short video. Because I'm starting to do my little short videos. Y'all better go check my short videos out. Let me see. It says update. Valley disrespect. No, we already seen that. It says now who knew Chrisean going back with. All right, let me see. Is this it here? Because I don't want to be pulling up the wrong stuff. Let me just see. I don't want to disappoint y'all with the wrong content. Because sometimes I edit videos and just do commentary to it on let me see. All right, so I hope I can find this video because I may have did it on my live. So let me see for June 5th. For sis. Well, we gonna try to find this video. Zeus busted for getting money. Says Chrisean Rock. Better beware. What is this? Let me see. This was June 5th. Chrisean Rock must make. Oh, this is July 5th. I'm in the wrong month. You know, I needed some glasses. That's bad. That is bad. I'm getting old, guys. I'm scared. I'm getting old. Okay, so it had to be around this time. Blueface plans work to get Chrisean. All right, let me see. Was it Jaidyn reminds? I'm trying to figure out which one was it. Blue. Okay, maybe it's this one. I'm not too sure. Well, see, this is when my internet connection was blurry. Oh yeah, this is it right here. All right, I'm good. The internet connection at this time wasn't good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide. We're gonna hide. I'm gonna share it, but we're gonna hide the mess. Here we go. Video. I mean share. What am I doing? All right, we're gonna hide the blur. We don't want to make nobody blind. Okay, so let's play this video here. This was a commentary video I did because I started doing this thing where I would edit the clips of what I wanted to share and I would do it live instead of doing my, pre-recorded videos. Y'all know my little 10-minute commentary videos. I'm gonna start getting back into doing my 10-minute commentary videos. Because I'm gonna tell you something, doing live streams, even though they're easy, you just set them up and just go when it's time to go live. It's very draining because you're entertaining a lot of people. And sometimes people's moods and energy levels are not up to par. And a lot of people don't like to get on to the platform, which I'm going to try to invite people up today onto the platform and give your thoughts. You don't have to show your face on what you think about is Jaidyn and Blueface. And when I say Jaidyn and Blueface running game, do they got some tricks up their sleeve? Is Jaydain Alexis being sneaky? And I also got to show you something. I got so much I got to show you. Maybe I should show you this really quickly because if I don't, I might forget. So let me just do this before I let you listen to this video. I know I'm all over the place, but you should be glad I'm all over the place. Because I'm trying to make up for yesterday when I didn't go live. Now, I want you guys to answer this question for me. I'm going to show it to you right now. Stop sharing this and let's present this. And you might say, I should know this, but no, I'm not in people's business like you think I am. Is this Jaidyn Alexis jewelry? I know she wore his rings before. It might be some other close-ups. Or is that Blueface's jewelry? Hold on, let me go back a little bit. Oh, right there. This is the picture right there. Is that Blueface's or Jaydain Alexis? That look like Blueface's chains. Put a Y in the chat if it is. Because I'm not understanding. I know that Jayden has his jewelry. And if Chrisean was moving mountains like people make her out to be, and remember, I'm her supporter, but I'm not supporting something. Like, for an example, if I'm supporting Chrisean Rock and she tells me to taste some food and I'm like, that stuff is nasty, I'm not going to say it tastes good because I'm trying to appease Chrisean Rock. You'll get people that will go, yeah, it's good, sis, it's real good. I can't do that. Not only that, it don't feel natural to me. That's just not the kind of a person I am. And then if I was around people that know me in real life and I'm doing that, they'd be looking at me like, you're really like corny. Like, like duh. So, I mean, can somebody answer the question, why is Jaydain Alexis wearing this man's jewelry? And matter of fact, if you look at this, let me move this for a second. Even in this picture here of Blueface, them chains are on his neck. Hold on, let me see how I'm gonna move this for a minute. Let me remove this. Oh, if I remove that. All right, I know what I can do. So I can show you what I'm talking about. Hold on. All right, so I'm gonna upload this here. Let me see if I can do it. Well, anyways, this picture here with the orange pants on. That picture right there. Let me see if I can re-upload this. Oh, I know what I could do, duh. This right here. So let me move the comments out the way for a second. You can see the chains on his neck there. And we know that he didn't have them chain. That was from a video he did, and he had on those geo pants. She's like literally rocking this dude's stuff. So I don't get how people are acting like they like on some slow time. Like they don't get that. It's nothing has changed with this love triangle. It just got put on pause because Blueface doesn't control everything. He might control Chrisean Rock and Jayden, but he doesn't control the narrative as fathers. If he does something wrong, you're going to jail. So you can't be a lover boy. You can't be over here love bombing this chick and this chick because you're about to go to jail. Only one you can love bomb is a dude that's wearing some Kool-Aid on his lips and got his t-shirt tied in a knot. Because there's no females up in there for you to finesse, is what I'm saying to you. This just was put on pause because he went to jail. There's nothing that has changed about Blueface. Blueface thinks that men all cheat. It's just part of the makeup of a man. I could never want a man who would talk to disrespect at. Right, he's the one that started the Charles Barkley, saying the kid looks like Charles Barkley. People forget that. How do you say your kid looks like Charles Barkley? Even academics brought it up, and I can't stand him. He going around essaying people. So, I'm not giving him his flowers or nothing. But he's the one that started that meme that a little innocent baby looks like Charles Barkley. So if he ain't got respect for his own child, even if he don't think it's his, it might be a possibility, but it's not enough to go off of. That's still an innocent child. And it perhaps, if you guys do another blood test, could be your baby. You're going to have a lot of regrets. So you guys really haven't told me yet, but just really quickly again, is this Blueface's jewelry that Jaydain Alexis has on? Yes or no? That's all you got to do is put that in the chat. That's what I like about being here. Thank you, Francine. Wait a minute, did I? Oh, I must have. Francine, it says SL Jaydain is loyal and this is the Blueface. Chrisean don't. Chrisean got those jewelry. Maybe she. Yeah, we right, but see, you're saying something else that's questionable. Think about what you just said. He might like her. I mean, he might be in love with her or love her because love and in love is the two same thing. Now, I'd rather a man be in love with me. That means he loved me my last year draws. But if he can't trust her enough to keep his worldly possessions with her, he's in the relationship with her. He's making it public, but it ain't no different than when he was making it public when he would pick a fight with Jaidyn to go back to Chrisean Rock. So what has changed? Only thing that's changed now is that we know that Chrisean will go for the okie doke like we all have at one point in time in our life with a jailbird man, that he can finesse us to send canteen money and take his collect call. Everybody needs somebody when they go to jail. That's probably the only time you're not popular no more. Nobody wants to be doing love letters. Nobody wants to be having to pay for collect calls. Nobody wants to have to every week make sure you got canteen money. Nobody wants to have to be doing jail visits because it is like you're doing time with that person when you're going through all that. It says, but wait, if they are his, why is that a thing? She has it and wearing it. It's not a huge deal. Lucky girl, it is a huge deal because I'm not only pointing out about the jewelry. I'm pointing out, let's compare the two. If he was back and you just came into the chat. So I'm going to say this again. Lucky girl. I was saying before you got here, because I've been on live for almost 40 minutes. My point, and I was just pointing out one point, but I was saying it as a whole in general. If he was with Jaydain Alexis and he was locked up, number one, Chrisean wouldn't be nowhere to be found. She'd be with another dude doing her own thing because she's still young, and I don't blame her. But if he needed support, he would be getting support from Jaydain Alexis. Jaydain Alexis ain't going for no Chrisean Rock's coming to be support. Why do you need no side chick that Jaydain Alexis looks at her as? And the average woman that knows this situation looks at her as. She's still the side chick. Regardless if they're more compatible and on social media that making these coins together, and Jaydain Alexis and Blueface ain't gonna in life have that kind of energy going on. My point is, he wouldn't be having no two women coming to no court as no support. Because if he's back with Jayden, he wouldn't even want Jayden to know he was even talking to Chrisean Rock if he was trying to allegedly fix up his family life. And we all know that. To you it don't make a good big deal. And that's what I don't like about people. Women sometimes accept stuff they don't have to accept. And the reason why I say that is if the shoe was on the other foot and the man was wearing, you know what I'm saying, like Jayden's wearing the jewelry, that's disrespectful. And vice versa. It would be disrespectful if a female was doing that, to a man. Just like Blueface is doing that to a woman. It's disrespectful. He already thinks he's a PIMP. It's disrespectful. People be accepting stuff that they shouldn't accept. When you're in a normal relationship, people don't have, I don't care if he got 2 kids with her or not. If you're not with her, she shouldn't be wearing none of your worldly possessions. And when you have a situation where you got your dumb behind in trouble and you got to go to court, man up. You a schoolyard crip and go take care of your business in court. Jaidyn ain't no support to you because if the judge says I'm giving you 80 years and I'm throwing away the key, ain't nothing that Jaidyn can say that's going to smooth anything over. It says I want absolutely deny real blood test. Oh God. Well, she called him a Fruity Loop before that. Tit for tat sounds like their age bracket. Wait a minute, back up. You said Fruity Loop. What you talking about? As in he got a little sugar in his tank? Lucky girl. Hey, Kylie. It says Blueface spent the last week in December with Chrisean. Blueface was with Chrisean longer than the whole time Chrisean was missing in action. She brought in the majority of the holiday of last year, 2023, with him. When we were giving her roses saying, well, I'm proud of Chrisean. She said, I'm tired of this drama on social media, going back and forth with Blueface. She was with Blueface. She was just and she even admitted she was just too embarrassed to tell us that she was with him. So even if he told her don't go saying that we're back together, she was down with it because she dogged him out and made us think she was done with him. So that's why it was okay for. And when she did come and talk to the audience, before she disappeared because she probably felt uncomfortable how people were viewing her. She lost a lot of subscribers and all that too. But she wasn't comfortable with talking about it. Not at all. The whole relationship has always been disrespectful to both women. That is why he did not break up with Rock or Jaidyn. He judges broke them up. If he was that, so lucky girl. Now we're on the same page. That's how I know you just came in here. Thank you. I'm glad to hear what you just said because that's what I was saying earlier. But then you walked in on me just talking about the jewelry thing. And that's not what the point was. I was just bringing up points. But no, as a whole, you just said what I was already saying. But I know you couldn't have been in here because if you would have heard me earlier, you wouldn't even be writing that what you're writing now. But yes, we're on the same page now. Because what you just said is exactly what it is. This is exactly what it is. Bingo, you hit it. That's my point that I was trying to make earlier, but you wasn't in the chat. Unless you was in the bushes, I don't know. But you couldn't have been in the bushes because you would have heard me say just what you just said in your sentence right here. Or you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're on the same page now. So it's like no, none of them, is special. And he's taking advantage of the situation because of the simple fact none of them are leaving. Hey, Buttercup, baby. All right, so let's listen to the walk down memory lane. Let's remove that and let's listen to this. Oh, did I just... Oh, Jesus. What did I just do? Okay, all right, here it is. Stop sharing that. We're going to share this now. All right. I don't like the pictures coming in blurry, so that's the reason why it's like that. I'm sorry, guys. It's coming back in blur. It's coming in blurry. All right, so let's go. I remember this live. The replay gang in the... It's about, yep, I seen it, baby. I see you. I see you. I see you, Lisa West. Yeah, that's but, crazy, lucky girl. You don't get my notification. It's so funny because Carlissa's so bitter. Is that's the picture crazy. Coming in blurry? Let me check on this end.
Frustrated with GA4? You're not alone. Google didn't do it for you. They did it for the money.
Hold on. I'm kind of glad that I got it. We're going to talk. I should have downloaded it real quick. It would have took a second so that we wouldn't be commercial free, but I'm glad that it's blurry anyways, because I just want to make sure you guys can hear it. We don't need to see it because it's not like it's nothing but a photo anyways while I'm doing the live. I mean, yeah, the live. So let's finish listening. About it. Now at 8 p.m. No, let me see what time it is. I'm gonna be putting this up. When do I premiere my? Because I have a late video going out. It's kind of late for me. At 8:30 p.m. we have a premiere going out. I want to say that at the beginning of this video. At 8. Sorry. Hey Rosen, how are you, sweetie? What's up, honey child? Hey Dawn Baldwin, how are you, sweetie? Let me actually get this off here. Let me see something. Let me check something. Oh, here we go. A Y in the chat if y'all peep this. Now pay attention. Make sure you put a Y in the chat if you peep this. I told y'all when people be trying to act like they know Chrisean in real life and trying to think so too, Haley, around her so that they can get more views, subscribers, princess, clicks, and get the money and and all that crap. Clout chasers in real life. Now, there was a YouTuber. And like I said, I tell the truth, shame the devil. I have nothing against this person I'm referring to, but I was trying to say it's going to be a matter of time before Chrisean Rock will come out like she did the makeup artist, and she'll say it without saying it. Oh, that's not my makeup artist, but she's done my makeup before, and she'll put you on blast. Now, there was a content creator that put up a video saying that was Junior that was making his first steps or whatever on the bed, and she had a post, let me show you real quick, and said that was not her son. And the person who put the video up is her biggest supporter, and all you did was throw that person under the bus. And people already was side-eyeing and suspecting that they were lying, that they have sources that give them information on Chrisean Rock. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me share this real quick. Hold on. So I'm telling you, y'all need to stop the 1%ers. Stop getting up here acting like you know Chrisean in real life, getting all personal and in your feelings and all that. And you don't even like the girl, or you're just trying to get money off of her. Now, this is the video right here. She's saying it's not Junior. It does look like Junior. It does look like his head. It does look like Junior. It says, that's not even my child. Please, it says, child, people need to quit the trolling. It does. I don't care what nobody says. It does look like Junior from the back. I don't want to, be showing the kid jumping around, like that. But to me, that looks like Junior's little head. I'm sorry. Yes, they are doing that now, and she is getting tired of them now and speaking out against them because she is, yeah, you do your commentary, but don't get up here acting like you know her, or the sources around her, and you don't make it seem like you know her, and you also know the crowd she runs with, and those sources are telling you stuff so you can do your commentary videos, and you got the exclusive tea when you don't. But people fall for it. If I got up here and did the same thing, I would be bashed for it. I would have been dragged, thrown underneath the truck, a car, a bus, a train, and then they would have dragged me from underneath those things and then dragged me again. But people, some people can get away with certain things that, are not cool. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all put a Y in the chat if you got your notification? Put a Y in the chat if you got your notification. And what I don't get is, why is this? Oh, here it is. If you got your notification, please put a Y in the chat. Understand? Yeah, I'm far out. I'm in the country. You got to have a car to get out. I thought this video was the one where Chrisean Rock was explaining why Blueface was disrespecting her online, and that was because she broke her curfew and so on and so forth. But all I'm trying to say, the fact of the matter is that nothing has changed. Blueface is going to treat them both. See, and let me just say something that we need to stop accepting as women. Well, he disrespects Chrisean Rock worse than he does Jayden, because he might beat Jayden up, but at least he does it behind closed doors. And don't say you never heard somebody say that or compare the two, because I know I have. I've had to catch myself a couple of times saying, I don't understand how he does all this stuff in public to Chrisean Rock, but doesn't do it to Jayden like that. I know, but I was like, I'm not in denial. I know that he puts his hands on Jayden, because one of his domestics, DVs, is with Jaydain Alexis, and one is with Chrisean, the last one. But if a man puts his hands on you, because love is not supposed to hurt, we all were raised, we've all heard this saying, but a man puts his hands on you, any circumstances, there's no such thing as he has two women and he's putting his hands on that woman, but he's doing it to this woman in public, and he's doing it to this woman in private. DV, domestic is domestic. And we got to stop making excuses up for people's behaviors being that way, because there's no excuse. Can no man raise you? You're not a child. When a man puts his hands on you, it's like he's trying to discipline a grown woman. You can only be raised one time. Blueface should not be putting his hands on you, period. And I believe if all her brothers were out, he wouldn't be getting away with it. The heck with the father trying to defend the daughter when he had a chance to see Blueface, but he failed miserably because Blueface had gave him a 2-piece of the biscuit. It's because Jayden kept it private. Chrisean brawling and love going viral on internet, right? But the thing, but again, just listen to what you just said, Haley. You said it's because Chrisean wanted to keep it public and brawl and have it all on the internet to go viral. But the point is, he shouldn't be putting his hands on her. A man should not put his hands on a woman. Period. Please say that again. Period. So it don't matter that she went public with it. We got to remember that Chrisean comes from an abusive place. She saw trauma. She's been in trauma. Her mother's been active for years, popping out babies, not taking care of them. So she don't know what love feels like. She don't know what love is. She can't identify what love is. And I'm not making no excuses up for it, but we're not going to make up any excuses that, well, the reason why hers was public is because she made it public. He should not have been putting his hands on neither one of them. And especially if you, Blueface, yourself are not perfect and you run around and sleep with as many women as you possibly can because you feel as though all men cheat. I think if a man hits one woman, he will hit all his future women as well. Exactly. I believe that too. Forget the brothers. All sisters can fight. They should not put their hands on each other. If they can't get along, just be apart. Right. Jayden listens to him to avoid beatings. Right. And that's what, and Haley, now I can agree with you on that. I get this impression from Jayden when they're together, like, times when they've done interviews or maybe, I don't know, like appearances at maybe sneaker stores. I get this, she's like trained. She's, like you said, she avoids beatings by just listening to Blueface so she don't have to go through it. Because she knows that if he don't do it in public to her, so he can incriminate himself, he's gonna do it when the cameras go off, when he gets it behind closed doors. But a woman should not put her hands on a man either based on emotions. That's true. Blueface is not even Junior's father. Dion, stop it. She only looking for love, I think. Yep. And sometimes women take the DV as love. And when they stop giving that attention, men, and trying to go about it the right way, which is to talk to the woman and not put their hands on the woman, somebody like Chrisean would look at it like he don't love me, because if he loved me, he'd be putting his hands on me, he'd be getting angry, you know what I'm saying, and acting more concerned. But that's not what's happening. So, you know, she's been through a lot of traumas. That's why it's very easily for me to understand how she sits in this. Jaydain Alexis, I feel like she's with him for the user factor. She's used to being with him, and she's just going to stay with him. And that's just the bottom line with that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just really a sad situation. Jaydain played her role for Blue. Yeah, you already know it. That's why he might not want to be with her like he wants to be with Chrisean Rock, but he's keeping her around because he ain't gonna find one like that ever in life. Now you know Chrisean gonna ride for him too, but he's not gonna find nobody like that ever in life. I'm sorry. That's the bottom line. So he's like, I'm not leaving that. Especially he got a woman who's only been with one man, which is him. Come on now. Think about that, guys. Hold on, I'm looking up something. It's Blueface. Hold on. Yeah, but this is crazy. But and you know, it's a dysfunctional relationship. But you got to understand, he's seen dysfunction also from his mother, Carlissa, the one that wants to talk about everybody else's household except her own. I'm gonna look this up. I know I can find it. Hold on. Hold on, honey. All right. All right, we're gonna find this, honey. Oh, here it is. This is what I had saw. Who is Blueface? Is this the whole? Oh, I didn't know that he had a whole video. We're gonna share this one, but we gotta wait until the ad goes through. Skip. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. We're gonna share this. He says it. And not only that, I've heard him say it in other interviews. I just don't have time to pull them all up. If I knew I was going to be talking about this topic, I would have just pulled the compilation.
Every man you've ever been with has cheated on you. I'm going to tell you that first. Whether they're going to tell you, whether you found out after, before, whenever.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to Rap TV. It's your girl, Tally Spencer. I got a very special guest in the building today. He goes by the name of Blueface.
Yeah, all right.
Blueface, Mr. Tatiana himself in the building.
Yeah.
He's admitting
How
to
you
it.
feeling today?
Real nice. How you feeling?
Feeling real nice. Okay, you all dressed up. I like the...
Tries to be like a womanizer.
Thank you. Yes, we try. I like the bright colors in the springtime. So, feeling good.
That's how I like it.
Okay, cool. So I want to talk about a lot of things today. I want to just get into, I saw a tweet that you tweeted yesterday, and you said something along the lines of, you own a restaurant, you box, you manage an artist, you do music, you executive produce your own show on
exactly,
Zeus
lucky
and
girl.
OnlyFans. The goal is to have 7 sources of income. So you're a busy guy.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got a lot
You
of.
keeping up like that?
I mean,
All right, let me find out.
you got a lot of things going on.
He probably slipped her a number. let me get your number. Here's mine. I wouldn't be surprised after this interview.
I feel like the world has been keeping up with you lately.
Right.
You know, you've been making headlines. So yeah, talk to me about these 7 sources of income and being an entrepreneur.
Yeah. So basically when the pandemic hit, that's when I got that money.
Okay. So which one out of all those is your most profitable business venture?
Most profitable? Probably the TV stuff.
Okay. The executive producer.
Yeah, I made like $1 million off OnlyFans. And I made like
Let me
$1
see
million
when
off
this
Zoom,
was.
so it was like,
Wow.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense then why you decided to kind of go in that direction.
Oh, sorry guys. Oh, I shouldn't have did all that.
I've been famous. I've been had money. So it's not.
Oh man, why did I do
Definitely. As far as my restaurant, I have Blue's Fish and Soul, right? Like I told you, I bought
that?
the
April
restaurant.
19th,
So I went into
2023.
business with my mom. Terrible idea.
Yeah, I was about to say what happened with that.
Terrible
Because I
idea.
know it like shut down too.
Yeah, I mean, she just kind of, I guess, got tired and she kind of just quit on me. At the end of the day, that's what it came down to. So my restaurant has been literally abandoned. I've been paying the rent and the bills there for
April of
damn near a year now.
2023.
Nothing, no money
Kylie.
coming in. So that's been probably taking the most amount of money out of all my entrepreneurial things.
Yeah.
But I recently just partnered with the King of Crabs.
Okay.
They do seafood boil, so it's more high-end customers, faster money.
Got you.
So yeah, that should be opening by the summertime. So
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that. That's probably gonna be the next one to compete with all the
Right. All the
financials.
next
Exactly,
ventures. Got
lucky
you.
girl.
Well, that's what's up. I mean, I think entrepreneurs, they all have one thing in common. You know, they want to like go to the next business venture.
Yeah,
They have
exactly.
multiple ventures, like you
Exactly.
said. So
It's all about the next one. What's
exactly. So the restaurant is opening up in the summer.
next?
What's going to be different this time around? You gonna get new management or
Yeah. So I've already partnered with the King Crab. So they
Okay.
already have an establishment. They already have a liquor license.
Employees.
They already have a LLC. So I really don't have to do anything but just, get the
Mhm.
residual income.
Yeah. Okay. We're looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's good.
I want
That
to
ain't
talk
a
about your
bad
business
deal.
venture of like going into management,
Yeah.
So like when you met Chrisean, you
Yeah.
signed her.
Right.
What went into your decision of like deciding to manage her? What did you see in her that was like she's a star?
Cellmate.
To be very honest with you, at first I hated her. Not hated her, but I just thought she was just too raunchy, just too weird. And then, the raunchy
Let
weird
him
stuff
tell
just
it.
started like being good for like the camera, I guess. So it started to stick. And she had a great impact on the Blue Girls Club. So it was just like, all right,
I guess.
that's amazing. But what it really was she had lost her tooth on the show.
Mhm.
And I just felt like super guilty about it. And I was like, damn, I got to change her life now because I feel like it was my fault,
Yeah.
So I felt
It
guilty.
sure was.
So that's really how that came about. Like before then, I had no intentions of managing anybody. I had no intentions of signing any artists or anything. But you want to hear the story?
Yeah, we got to
Okay.
know the full
Okay,
story. So
so-
like I also need
Exactly,
to know,
lucky
how
girl.
the relationship developed from that.
Now I like what you just said. The problem is people picking sides. And you should already know. Come on, lucky girl. That's what I don't like. Stop this picking sides. You don't know these people in real life. And you only know what they tell you. What just happened? My bad, guys. The system went haywire. It was probably God giving me a sign saying, slow down. Slow down. Do you like the way blue dresses? No, not at all. So, you're right, lucky girl. I want all three of them to win in life. Exactly. Yeah, but all that picking sides and, he should be with. Come on, you don't know what is going on behind closed doors with these people. We know they all have a habit of. It's called lying, but if they're lying to us, they're covering up something they don't want us to know, respectfully. And you got to respect that. You got to respect that. But it's just too much picking sides. Well, the reason why he messes with Chrisean is because. No, we don't know the reason why nothing, because we're not in Blueface's head. And I wouldn't want to be in his head, to be honest with you. Listen, this is SL. I really enjoy this live. Thank you so much, Cancer66. I'm going to actually probably do a 6 p.m. live. I got to check out some stuff before I make that decision. But if I do end up doing a 6 p.m. live Eastern Standard Time, it'll be after I do my due diligence on what this person is saying out their mouth, because they like to get reckless with stuff they're saying, and half the time it's not what it is. But I'm planning on doing a 6 p.m. live. I told you I was going to make up, guys, for not going live Friday. And I'm going to definitely make it up to you guys like this is a Friday. So I think but I got to listen to what I just ran across. And I got to listen to what they're saying and where they're getting this information at. They could be just saying that because they're trying to blow up their channel off the strength of their people, Chrisean Rock, and it's just something that they just said. So I got to look into what they're saying before I make the decision if I'm going to go live. And then again, I might go live either way. But I'm going to get off for now. Oh, thank you, Cancer66. Thank you for another awesome live. Thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate all of you guys that support my crazy behind. I really do. Listen, so I'm going to get off for now. Make sure y'all hit by supporting. Also, it doesn't have to be money, but you can support me by just hitting that like or that dislike, sharing the video if you want. And that's it. Leaving a comment in the comment section after the video is not live anymore. And have a blessed day. And like I said, I'm going to try and figure out whether I'm going to go live tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I most likely will. Hey, Hennessy. It says stop. It's showing love as always when I can. Hey, that's my girl in the building. She came on just in time before I was going to get off. Yeah. Thank you, Hennessy, for coming through, showing love like you always do. You know that she always comes through Hennessy Review and shows love. Y'all know by default in all of my videos that Hennessy Reviews channel is linked on my description box. So if you're not subscribed to a channel, what are you waiting for? Make sure you subscribe to a channel. So I definitely will be back on here at 6. No, I won't say definitely. Let me not say awesome live sharing it out. Thank you, lucky girl. Odine. Hey, Jen. Y'all get them likes. Thank you, Hennessy. Mwah. Thank you, sweetie. Everybody in here that's in my community, they know I love me some Hennessy. I like Hennessy the commentator, and I like Hennessy the drink. I know, love. That's our girl. But listen, I'm about to get off. Thank you, baby girl Hennessy, for popping through like you always do when you know I'm live. Much respect and love for you. And I'll probably be back on here tonight at 6 p.m. I'm not sure, but it might happen. Thank you, Hennessy. Mwah. I love y'all. Love you, Hennessy. We got to do a collab together. We'll talk on the back end. You have a wonderful day too, sis. Love you. All right. I love y'all. Stay blessed and I'm out. Mwah.